If you're anything like me, this particular season of the year has always been really busy. I mean, it's the holidays, and there's a lot going on for both us and our kids. Family events and maybe work events and parties with friends, stuff at school, errands to run, and oh yeah, Christmas presents to buy. The holidays can be hectic and chaotic and exhausting. But it's not just the holidays, is it? A lot of ways, life can feel just like that. When it comes to this particular season, I want to encourage you to maybe do something you don't normally do. I hope that you could value rest. That's right, rest. And I don't mean just sleep rest. I don't mean just Netflix binge rest or scrolling on your phone rest. I mean Psalm 46:10 rest. And that scripture says, "Be still and know that I am God." What if you could let go of the need for everything to get done, for everything to be perfect, and what if you could embrace a rest that focuses on God and His love for you? What would this season look like if all the things that the world tells us are important just faded into the background and you didn't run yourself and maybe your family ragged? What if Emmanuel, God with us, was enough? You can still have Christmas and buy presents and enjoy the gatherings, but what if you took some of the time and emotional energy you normally put into the craziness of the holidays and you just rested? You know, your kids are out of school and home. Slow down. Enjoy it. Make the most of that time. Maybe focus on some simple traditions you can create for your family so your emerging young adults will experience the holidays in a different way. This holiday season, you can set the example. It's got to start somewhere, right? What if you could model a different way of living for your teens and show them that the most important thing we can do is love God and love others? Here's a question to think through. Do you value Sabbath? I'm not talking about coming to church and relaxing a little bit on Sundays. Those things are important, but I'm talking about the biblical concept of Sabbath. A regular period of time where you rest in God and who He is. Not just rest, but rest in God. Sabbath is a way of remembering and expressing the truth that God is our Creator, our Deliverer, and our Sustainer. I want to encourage you to make space for Sabbath in your life and maybe lead your teenagers into a practice of Sabbath. They need it. They need rest. And again, not just sleep rest, but they need to learn the value of resting in God and the fact that He loves them. They need space to embrace who He has created them to be and experience the peace that comes with that. Sometimes just sitting and resting in God may feel unproductive, but it's not. Tending to your soul is never unproductive, and the reality is that if we neglect our souls, it's very possible, and maybe even likely, that the things of the world are going to crush us and lead us into a place of emptiness, loneliness, and despair. So learn to be still and know that He is God. Take time this season to slow down and receive God with you. Learn how to rest and model rest for your kids and make a true Sabbath become a normal and natural part of your life. If you do, your heart will be in a much better place, and you might just be able to live in the peace that God has for you.